Oh, Chris.
We're still running wild, baby.
I have no idea how this podcast is going to sound, what background noises we're going to have. This isn't Zoom.
I'm just going to burp all day long.
But this is going to be one hell of a podcast because this is the best we could do, Chris. And we have...
You're stuck with us for another week.
And I know how excited you are.
Oh, thrilled. Why are you pouring... No, don't pour me a glass of that. I got a can that I have to drink first.
Okay, so I'm watching the vibes here, and you're coming in hot. I'm coming in... I'm coming in better now.
I'm up there, huh?
Yeah, you're really up there. I can show you. So we're doing a little bit of trying to work the podcast here. As I can show Chris, and he can see, and we're doing this. He's a little hot. I'm coming in okay. What do you think?
You're tipping the scale. Oh, I'm hitting the top of the bar every chance I can.
You're coming in hot, baby.
They love my voice.
Yep. I don't know, because look at it. It sounds
Listen, if you looked at if you looked at the clip from this week, which is on the YouTubes.
Oh, yeah.
We're nailing it. Like 268 people viewed it, you know.
The newest one?
I have no idea.
Picking up numbers again. I like that about you. So I got you a beer here.
So now I get two.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I told you not.
This is a coffee beer, too. You're going to love this one.
Yeah. You don't listen. You don't listen.
Thank you again for joining us here on another wonderful Saturday Night Pregame Podcast. I know my buddy Chris here is super excited to be here along with me.
Yeah, again. Again.
I don't know why you get so angry, Chris.
I don't know, it's because I could have seen you all day. You know, I even had like 2 minutes away from you.
Could have been the sock stuck in my mouth that I wore all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the football. Or the clip that you couldn't put the ball in the SUV.
Yeah, that was a rough one. It wanted to go right. It did not want to go straight.
How was your week, Chris?
It was long.
Long and hard?
Not hard. You know, more flaccid, you know.
I still got a little bit of a cough to myself here.
But, no, yeah, it was just long. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah?
Yep.
How was, do you want to talk about the date last night? What kind of beer did you have?
We had some, let me take a look and see if I can find it real quick. It was a very eclectic place with beers, but I'm not much of
a beer connoisseur?
Not much of an eclectic guy to go out on a limb. You know, if you listen to the podcast, I mean, you can listen to like the last 5,
yeah, so
the first 10,
you know what? Well,
first 15, the next 15. I'm talking about Coors Light all the time.
And you know why? Because Coors Light is crisp and refreshing, and it's everybody's favorite.
And it lets you know when it's ready to be drinking.
And you know how that is? Because the mountains go blue, baby boy.
Exactly.
Baby boy. Well, thank you. Again, I probably said that. I don't know. We'll find out when I review this again. But thank you for joining us here on another wonderful Saturday night. Usually, there's 4 guys to a podcast. But more
2 of them have died, apparently.
two can't get out of the protocol. They try. Just like in the NFL, a bunch of games got moved. We've had to move the podcast around. We're using different mics. We're using Zoom. But listen, we're here for you guys because we enjoy doing the podcast, and we don't really care who likes it or doesn't like it.
Yeah. So to answer your question, I got a beer called a Gold Hill yesterday.
Okay. And what did you think of it, Chris?
It was pretty good. It's like a light gold. It's light gold in appearance with a light, crisp, delicate, and then trails off on the menu. It doesn't give me a full description.
Nice.
But they have like one that's called Monkey Nut. I'm not a banana guy.
Oh, I love a little banana.
I don't know if it's on here. Oh yeah, here it is. This one caught my eye, but I was like, this is a little bit too much for me.
Okay. It's
called Harbor Country Delight. It is a blueberry cheesecake pastry sour. And we know you don't like your sour beers, but
no, I'm out on the sour.
I found it kind of interesting. And then they also have one that's a maple fudge. There's also another bar. I was looking up some places to go around there, and I came down to like 2. But there is a whiskey bar out in that area that has a whole plethora of whiskeys on the menu.
Oh, yeah?
They have 23-year Pappy Van Winkle. You can get 3 ounces of it for $128.
Is that worth it? I don't think it is.
$40. I think it was like $40 for ounce and a half.
For Ramen San tonight, what street is it on? Huron, Green, or Hubbard? I'm assuming it's not Hubbard.
It's the green one if you're going to
Fulton Market.
Fulton Market.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, you won't be able to find us there, but we will be going to Ramen San in Fulton Market tonight. Woo, woo.
If you put us in one of those igloos outside, I may literally murder you.
I don't know if they do outside anymore. Do you think most restaurants? I think at this point in the city,
some of them still have those like little igloos. I'm assuming they have like the outdoor area to keep. I mean, if the street's blocked off and you can do it and you can keep it heated, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's more people you can get in, more money you can get.
That's true. They did do the heaters up until I think like November, which is kind of crazy. But I all the restaurants I've seen, they've kind of closed up shop for the unless they have those big tents. But most of them have kind of closed up shops.
Okay.
Yeah.
What Lottie's was broadcasting.
The igloos.
Like the little,
little tent tents?
the little tent things that we did for Joe's birthday. They have it in.
Yeah, we did do that for his, didn't we?
Yeah, they have the tent set up there. Like you can go in and watch like Christmas movies in them.
No way.
Yeah, you can do like Christmas. They have like little TV set up. You can watch Christmas movies. You can you got to pay some absorbent amount of money. It's on the freaking. It was on the poster, and they're also open Christmas. They open at 6 p.m. on Christmas.
I know that's what will be Christmas actually. But
yes, you guys will be getting a Christmas podcast next Saturday.
Hell yeah! Even if it's just gonna be me and Chris again.
Because three times
for that. Yeah, these poor people. You got to get stuck with the McGraw Brothers.
Yeah, they're running wild.
We ain't gonna stop until we get enough. Do you think the world is done? You don't like it?
Oh, like either one. Ugh.
There's no taste. Okay, so we're drinking. Lauren
wasn't as bad. The freaking
Pilsner's
Pilsner's
not great. Lauren was super nice. Thought about the podcast because she's a avid listener. Probably the only listener we got.
She's a real friend of the podcast. She was the first S&P peer.
Yep, real friend. And you can check out all our friends at Podcast S&P for Twitter and Instagram, where you can check out our clips, our
YouTubes.
Our YouTubies. No, you can go to YouTube, and we have a channel. We just don't have it named yet.
You can check out all the super cool pictures of whiskey.
Yeah.
That we're putting on his personal Facebook and not the S&P Facebook.
I don't have a personal Facebook, but. The
picture that you put, all the whiskeys that are going on there is a picture of you and Joe on Facebook.
Nice. Well, stop looking at Facebook. No one uses Facebook. Only if you're an old dude do you use Facebook.
I use it all the time.
I
want to make sure.
Man,
I gotta make sure.
Old man.
How do you think I figured out what whiskeys we were drinking last week?
Oh yeah, did you really do it from that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I couldn't find the booklet on the table.
Episode 62 was a fun podcast that we did on a Sunday through Zoom. That didn't sound as great. This one
sounded terrific. I don't know what you're talking about.
Easy. You can't be getting too hot on me now, baby.
I'm gonna get as hot as I want to. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the little green thing to shoot up out of the screen and above the iPad.
I can't have you do that, buddy.
I want it to turn red to let me know that I was way too loud for this.
It's don't do that.
I want it to turn red. I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best.
I think the real thing on this, again, this is great podcasting, but I think on the bottom here, you see that little microphone? When we get too loud, and that microphone gets real hot, that's where it is. I don't know what the hell this is all about yet. Probably should have done a little research.
It's still the same volume.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to drink out of the can?
I don't know. I'm trying to
go back to you're describing the beers until I so rudely cut you off.
Oh, yes. So Lauren was super, super nice. She was out at a Christmas party on a Monday at Alarmist Brewing, and she got us a huge can of coffee cake. I don't know what else that's a part of that, but it was dated 12/13. And it's a growler, Chris, a big old growler. Doesn't really get much.
I don't know why you opened that can first.
Go to Alarmist and why don't you give us a little review on it, all right?
I'm going to.
You're the best, Chris. I don't care what you say.
I don't know why you keep talking to me like you know me.
Listen, we gotta pretend like we like each other.
Oh, no, we don't.
We have to.
No. I want people to think that Joe and Pat quit the podcast, and I'm arguing with you, and then the podcast is just gonna disappear. But it's not. We told you people, we're not going away. We're like cockroaches.
You're stuck with us.
Yeah.
Even if it's just the McGraw Brothers going wow on you. Cause what you gonna do?
Calm down, Hulk Hogan. Okay.
That was the best title.
Okay, the Chris Boy is the one we got over here. Is our flagship lager. Is brewed with German Pilsner and specialty malt and fermented with a classic German yeast. This Chris Boy is an ice-cold brewski that showcases notes of gene choice, not touching the thermostat, the aromatics of a freshly mowed lawn, and endless appetizers at your favorite chain restaurant.
That was amazing, Chris. I think that's going to be my clip for this week. Because
Where in the hell is this other beer?
What's the other beer?
Oh, you tell me, because you were the one that read it, you putz.
Oh, you want the Crisp Boy?
No, I just read.
Whoa,
will you get off your phone and pay attention to me?
I'm working on some things
No,
here.
you stupid
Coffee
bitch.
Cake Justice, I think, is where it's going to end up at. Oh, you got to be kidding me, you son of a guns.
Crispy boy, pantsless, le juice.
La Juice.
Le juice. Coffee cake juice. Big Shoulders coffee infused hazy IPA with vanilla and cinnamon. We added vanilla beans and cinnamon to Java juice to freak out your palates. How could a coffee cake be in liquid form? Contains lactose.
Oh, does it really contain lactose? That's not good. It's going to be lots of farts in the bars tonight. Okay?
Big Shoulders. You ever been to Big Shoulders Coffee?
No. Is that a...
All I know is that there's one over by where Mr. B lives.
Oh, yeah?
Chicago, Milwaukee. Yeah, because the guys that we do some accounting for used to stop in there all the time.
Okay. My favorite coffee spot next to Dunkin'.
Seattle's best, or Subway and get Seattle's best?
No, absolutely not. Is
McDonald's.
No, used to
Burger
be
King.
formerly known as the Beaners. Is
Big B's.
Big B's, baby, and they got in trouble for that. Who would have thought that Beaners coffee would be a bad option? I don't
don't know what person didn't realize that one when they were doing it, but I'm sure that person got fired shortly afterwards.
Thereafter? Hopefully not. But, yeah, that's my favorite coffee, Chris. Whenever I'm in Michigan or Indiana, I try to make a stop.
Try to make a stop.
Gotta make a stop there. I read the CEO's book. He did a book. It was not like it's not like literature gold or anything. He didn't really. You know what his advice is if you want to be an entrepreneur? Be ready to work.
Money.
Be ready to work because you gotta work. You can't just give it to somebody else. If you're a broke entrepreneur, you're not gonna be able to. You have to work. You're not gonna be able to pay somebody to do it. But if you're rich,
so it's kind of like that Daniel Tosh stand-up piece about certain people that are going to have to put the work in.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to go down the line. If you want to go find that Daniel Tosh thing about people that have to put work in, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, it's a good little clip.
And it's a good clip, but may not be right for this temperament.
But yeah, so like Shaq, God bless America, Chris.
Yeah, there it is.
Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen,
for that one.
Yeah. Oh, we got it, Chris.
Shaq was doing what now with who?
So like Shaq owns like 1 million like Subways and Papa John's and like all different types of things, and he owns all these franchises, and he's able to make a ton of money off it because he can hire a big enough group to like manage it for him. Like if he had to do that on his own, he could never do it because you can't pay somebody enough to watch that and still make a little bit of cash on the side. But if you have enough of them, now you can hire somebody to manage.
That's kind of like doing rental real estate and having a property manager.
Yeah.
If you have enough of them, it makes sense.
Yep. Not when you're 4 guys and
and you're barely covering the mortgages.
Oh no, we make a little bit of money.
No, don't listen to Peter. We make no money.
No money. Yeah.
We have no money.
I don't believe you. Where are we gonna go today, Chris? How you feeling?
I'm feeling like I should have taken a nap.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
It's the first Saturday we've worked since, what, October?
Yeah, and it was not fun.
No, I didn't like it either.
No.
Not
looking forward to this January where we have to do 1099s on a couple weekends.
I licked about 60 envelopes today. I felt like Suzanne, I don't know, what was her name? George's wife. It was...
Susan, I think. Yeah,
Susan. And I felt like Susan, and I thought I was going to crunk.
Yeah, I don't lick envelopes. I tape them close.
I do not. When I get a envelope from like a bill place, I'll tape those shut. But these were ones like I figured I'm not going to tape 60.
I tape all of them.
Yeah, you just taped them.
I would have taped them. I just taped them.
You got to go with the self-adhesive envelope. This is great podcasting too, by the way.
Yeah, no, totally it is. But yeah, no, that's even I think the envelope I used to send out something today was self-adhesing, but I still taped it closed.
That's a good move. Especially if you got important documents in there, Mr. McGraw.
Important money.
This week in the news, there wasn't really You mean COVID's running wild?
It's running rampant. It's running crazy. It's running more wild than the McGraw Brothers.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you don't. Oh, that's what I meant to.
Did you see that you went to the Hawks game last night?
Yeah.
Did you see that the Nashville Predators are off until after Christmas? So in the NHL they do a Christmas break.
Yeah.
So I think it's either the 20. It's definitely Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas. And I'm not sure if it's the 23rd as well. I think it's the 23rd. They get those 4 days off in the NHL. There's no hockey games. There's nothing. They're all off. The Predators and some other team today are on. They don't play again until after the Christmas, the 26th, after the Christmas holiday. So they literally played last night and then they got booted.
You know what's crazy? I bet they talked about that at the pregame when I was at the they
were talking about they were possibly going to have to cancel that game, and I'm like, there's no way they're canceling it now. But I mean, that'd be crazy if you got there and they kind of canceled it on you.
That would have been awful because I paid for parking. I would have been pretty pissed. But I'd gotten there so early, and I got that tip from they were talking about eight guys had COVID, and their coaching staff had COVID. So I was like, great, this is easy money. The Hawks should destroy this team then, right?
Not a chance. This is hockey, bro.
I went against my better odds. Oh, we're over 15. I also can swear now. So hey.
Who cares? I'm not keeping track, and the other two jabronis aren't here.
Well, listen, on the
you got to have at least 3 of the 4 here. You got to have at least 3 of the 4.
On the Saturday Night Pregame Podcast.
When there's 3 or 4 people here,
we have rules.
There's 2 of us.
There's rules. This is anarchy.
This is anarchy. This is anarchy right now because we're down to 2 people.
No,
it is anarchy. We're all over the place. We don't even have a schedule for this podcast.
I know.
We're just throwing everything to win.
We're anarchy. Well, but no, the rules are if you swear within the first 15 minutes, we're past it. We're at 17 minutes. We're fine. But if you swear within the first 15 minutes, you got to take a shot, and we're okay. We're trying to keep this podcast on the road, keeping it working. It's a little difficult when 2 of the 4 have. Pat did offer to come in on the Zoom. It would have been weird, but
fuck him.
That almost came out of nose.
You got me earlier, so we would have been even.
What are you gonna do? But so going back to COVID running rampant, Twitter provides me podcast S&P provides me the most random notifications, and one was this guy who commented on in Florida. Those drive-through testing facilities. Mm-hmm. Remember back last year?
Yeah, when you had to do it and you were one of the last people to get through the drive-through?
For 2 hours? Oh yeah. That lady was like, I'm done. And or
the one that was on Harlem and
yeah, and it was the traffic it was
there was a red
there was one in Florida that's like that now.
Really?
Wow. This is December. 2 years later. We're almost on 2 years, right? It's
going to be 2 years in March.
What are we doing?
It's March 11th, 2020 or something like that.
We got people getting super COVID. This is just enough is enough.
You would think that.
Forget the vaccine shenanigans. Figure out a pill that people take and they don't die. And we just have to deal with it. Because that's what we're going to have to go with. Because all these variants and all this shenanigans, we're going to be here forever.
You just need to, put it in, some, powder form like napalm and just drop it on people. And just...
Oh, drop the vaccine?
Yeah, the vaccine, yeah.
You don't want to take it, you're taking it now. Yeah. That's it. We're done.
Just everybody. You go to you start at 4 in the you synchronize your watches for each continent. It's 4 o'clock here. It's 7 o'clock in Europe.
Well, you don't tell anybody though. Yeah. You just it's like snow.
Exactly.
Why is it snowing in Florida? Yeah, it's not snow, mothers. It's because and especially in Florida, in the southern states where the vaccine rates are low, they're having the most ridiculous amount of COVID cases. I still don't know if I believe it all. I think there's something going on with these positive testing because not to sound all conspiracy-ish, but this is pretty ridiculous. Everybody and their mother's getting it.
It's nuts.
But yeah, so I saw that video and it was pretty crazy to see those lines again.
That is pretty gnarly. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen too many lines in terms of getting the vaccines or anything, but that's pretty crazy.
No, it wasn't even vaccines. They were just trying to.
You get tested. I remember driving. You would get
Yeah, and you would just
it was like 7 in the morning. People were just like they were lined up, ready to go.
What's nice about the city of Chicago is they have every 4 or 5 blocks they have a PCR rapid testing facility.
Yeah,
you just walk right in. I mean, I got a test on Friday.
That's what
in and out in 5 minutes.
People, yeah, I'm sure they're getting paid a decent amount of money to put these places in, all over the place. I mean, I think there's like 3 like in a couple block radius in like Downers Grove, like Westmont over there.
There you go, Chris. Get it, baby. All right, so if I'm talking just on the COVID train, let's talk about the NFL. Like, what do we got? We got 2 games.
1 game got moved to Monday, and then 2 games got to move to Tuesday. So
there's 2 Monday, 2 Tuesday. There's 1 tonight in about 30 minutes.
Yep.
Who's playing tonight? Oh, it's
New England and
Patriots.
New England is the Patriots, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
It's the Colts.
It's the
Patriots.
I feel good about the Patriots tonight.
Even though they're starting running backs out with the hamstring injury.
When do they ever use their running back? Actually, never mind. That's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Buffalo, all they used was their running back against the Buffalo.
Backs.
Yeah. Pretty insane. And I just got nervous because that little button right there is the unlock button, and if I unlock it, the microphone goes off.
Nice.
So then, who plays Tuesday?
Philadelphia and Washington,
and
I want to say it's Seattle and somebody else. Here
we go. Monday is Las Vegas and Cleveland.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Bears and Minnesota.
Yeah, Bears and Minnesota.
Seattle, the Rams, and Washington and Philly.
Who plays on Sunday night?
Sunday night is, it's a good one. New Orleans and, not really a good one.
Tampa Bay, yeah. I thought for some reason like Seattle, or Arizona or the Rams were playing on Sunday night for some reason.
And then the Bulls have been off since Monday. The Hawks missed a couple games. The
Hawks only missed 1 because Calgary.
Yeah.
Calgary has like their whole entire organization in
COVID.
They had like the other day I saw it, and like their number was up to like 20 people or something in the COVID protocol, coaches and players. It was ridiculous.
It's funny because I'm not even kidding you. On Sunday, I was listening to a little bit of ESPN on my way down to the podcast. I think we might have even talked about it. Or it was Monday, I don't know. I don't remember what day, but ESPN was saying how the NBA won't, and how hypocritical it is of the NBA not, because they were not going to cancel any games. And the NFL was not going to cancel it or cancel any games.
The NHL doesn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
The NHL is thinking they may have to, like, nobody wants to like stop like games and shut down until this kind of gets under control. Nobody wants to do that.
Why is that, though? Why can we not move things around? Like, why do we have to be so
the issue for hockey is hockey's already in trouble because of the Winter Olympics this year. So they're off for 3 weeks in February. So they don't want to cancel. They don't want to stop the season because they're already losing 3 weeks if they send NHL players to the Olympics in China, which is already sounding like they may not, but... That's what the issue was there. I don't know what the NBA's issue is, really. The NFL, I can kind of understand because you kind of set up, like, certain dates. Like, you had the Super Bowl booked. Like, it's scheduled for February 13th or 14th or whatever day it is. And you rented out the stadium. You sold tickets. You got your halftime performance, like, set up and everything. So who the hell knows what the hell's going on there. But, I mean, the NFL makes more sense because it kind of has dates locked in.
Yeah.
For everything, but like the NBA and the NHL.
I feel like there's such a big schedule for them that they should be able to move.
Exactly, because you don't know, like the NBA and the NHL, you don't know who's in the playoffs. I mean, for the NFL, you don't really know who's in the playoffs either. But I mean, like you do have kind of a locked in day for the Super Bowl.
Exactly. Okay, so that makes sense to me. Okay, maybe they're you're right, because and also it's just such a tight schedule, and there's the bye weeks are pretty much gone.
But I mean, like for the that sucks for the NFL. But I mean, for like the NFL, if like you look at like games and like the two teams are not like playoff worthy or something, or like they're not going to be playing playoffs. I mean, screw it. I mean, and they can't field the team. Push their game back. Then you got to return in 4 days to play on Sunday because you had to play on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It sucks to suck, but you're not going. I mean, for like the Bears were to test a bunch of people positive after Monday, and they're supposed to play on Sunday against, I don't know, the Giants or whoever the hell they play at next on the road. I mean, it sucks to suck, but you're gonna have to go after it.
Oh no.
What?
I was looking at her because I tried to.
I thought they were booing this. I thought they were.
No, this guy. The guy for Robinson is here, and he was not supposed to be here this early, and he's here. So we can either at 26 minutes we can't really.
Dude, our thing.
Yeah.
Our thing is what time's your reservation?
7:15.
Ain't gonna take 30 minutes to get there, is it?
No, he's gonna get us there at 7:00. So should I just cancel it?
I would.
Sorry, buddy, but I apologize too. We have to take that 5:25 because this idiot is here way too early. So, but I'll email them and be like, hey, he came here. I asked for 6:45. He's here 10 minutes early. So I'll just ask them to refund that. Sorry, but to the podcast, we apologize for that.
Wow, that's pretty crazy,
isn't it? But again, this is what happens when you try to schedule an Uber and the guy comes here too early.
True.
And and I guess we can't make him wait that long, right?
Not really.
So talking about bad service, how about this in England? I don't know if you heard this story, but in England, this family got a Christmas tree, and they have a cat, like beautiful Patches over there sleeping. They have a cat, and they kept looking at the Christmas tree like, I want to come get something. So the wife thought there was a mouse in there.
Oh no!
Guess what was in there?
A squirrel.
One of the most dangerous, poisonous snakes in Africa.
A black mamba?
It's called a. Yeah, I'll get it for you. It's called a. It is known as a boomslang.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out what kind of snake it is. But this is insane to me. It's like a green, like the mouth is just. It's good grief. The queen of all poisonous snakes is the guy from the exterminator who came to get the snake. He's like, oh my god. I'm trying to figure out what the actual kind of species is. But can you imagine you get this beautiful, nice Christmas tree, and it's green, so you can't really see that there's a snake in there.
Where the hell did they get this Christmas tree? And how did they get it?
You know what had to have wherever they got it had to have had like a type of snake farm, right, or something. Like they have no idea how they got the snake in there. It doesn't really say what kind of snake it is.
Sub-Saharan Africa. How do you get a Christmas tree from Sub-Saharan Africa?
I gotta imagine that the snake was a friend or like some type of. Yes, you're right. I have no idea. It had to have been plotted in there from. Had to have been in there from like something else. No, don't you think? Like it just gotten in there on like somebody had to have had this type of snake because people are weird and they want to have poisonous snakes as pets, which sounds like the scariest, dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
But
geographic range. The boomslang is endemic to sub-Saharan Africa. It is found in South Africa, Swaziland, Mozambique, Botswana, and Namibia, and north through sub-Saharan Africa. So the Sahara is like right below like Egypt and all those.
Yeah.
So.
But I gotta imagine they don't have Christmas trees there. Do you think?
I don't think evergreen trees are growing in.
Yeah. So again, it's just got to be somebody who has a pet.
Somebody was that hated people and wanted to get something.
Trying to kill some, or maybe it was a husband trying to get his wife. Hey, Dateline that mother. Dateline that. Yeah, we talked about. There's some pretty good Datelines. There's a movie out right now. I don't know if it's in theaters. It might be in theaters. It's called The House of Gucci, And
the Guillermo del Toro or
and
whatever.
Adam Driver.
I just know it's a Guillermo del Toro movie or something like that.
I don't know who the hell that is.
It's a director.
See, this is where I'm bad at. I don't do good. I'm not good with movies, directors, actors, actresses, or anything like that. I wish I was better at that. Like
I think it is. I've seen the commercial for it a couple times.
We need like Pat Lynch here he's the if he just gotten out of COVID protocol, not been such a so it was the House of Gucci. It's actually a really interesting story. Like the father who did it started with one shop, but then the real driver was his brother who had driven the success of Gucci. But the original Gucci father, his son wanted to be the man, so he bought all these shares, drove the company into the ground, got a $10 million or $40 million loan from a mob guy, married this woman in the early 70s, and they were the Gucci fit in New York. They went to Club 69 or 67 or 64, whatever it was.
64.
And yeah, there you go. And they had the talk of the town, had a lot of fun, but then he was this lady sucks. In the 90s, was not feeling her anymore, so he tried to get divorced, and she was nah, you're gonna die, and he got shot and killed. And I haven't heard the rest of the story, so I have no idea how it really ends. I gotta imagine it's the wife, because the wife was asking everybody and the mother to kill this dude. Yeah,
cool.
And the son of Gucci sold it because he ran the company into shits. Sold the company for $150 million, but him and his girlfriend were spending $1 million a week. So they were gonna run out of money.
Makes total sense.
And this dude had 2 kids, and his ex-wife really wanted to get all the money, and she was asking the gardener. Actually asked her lawyer, so if I kill him, what are we talking? How many years in jail am I gonna go for? And he's like, what? So when he died, the lawyer went right to the police and was like, this lady's freaking nuts.
Well, I would, yeah. Would have been she's, because she would probably come after him next.
Well, no. I think she was she wanted that money.
Why would you, if you killed the guy and then you asked your lawyer, hey, how long am I going to be in here if I kill him? You're going after the guy that you just asked.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know, Chris. I don't know if I believe you.
Well, you don't have to believe me, but I'm pretty sure she was going to go after him.
So we don't have a Joe C lock of the week. Do you have a lock? Do you want to get a lock in? Actually, let's get the whiskey going real quick.
No.
Yeah. So why don't you?
No.
I got the pictures here. We're going to do 17 and 18. I think 17 looks pretty good.
No.
But you can decide which one you want to do out of the 18, 17.
I'm not doing the scotch. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Well, I'm not doing scotch either.
No, you're going to do the scotch.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. No. Oh, I got it. Don't worry. Oh, Chris, talk, man. You got me.
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to read your stupid.
5 seconds of talk. No.
Fuck you.
You couldn't be any worse at the podcast, Dave.
I fucking hate you. I'm about to throw your phone across the room.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ben Romack is the...
Oh, this is too big.
Is the scotch. It has tropical fruit.
Which one is that?
Peaty, spicy, sherry, and smoky.
Is that 18 or 17, bro?
18, ass. It said. I just said it was a Scotch whiskey. Pay attention.
Okay, but I can't see. There's none on here that says Scotch or whiskey on it. All right, you do that one. I do 17.
See this here? It says Scotch whiskey at the top, dumbass.
I guess this says whiskey. Product of USA.
Yeah.
This is the Rogue. Ooh, you know what this smells like?
Mock, 10-year-old.
Ooh, 10-year-old?
Whiskey.
Oh, that's a Scotch. You can have that.
The fuck are you doing?
I'm having 17. I'm having the whiskey.
Fuck is wrong with you?
You're a Scotch guy. You like to
Number
swear.
17
Overly swear for no reason.
Is Rogue Spirits Dad Guy Whiskey American Single Malt.
Okay. Do you think
it has nutty, malty, honey, coffee, smoky vanilla, caramel, a little orange zest cereal, and I can't tell if there's anything in the top corner because the light's reflecting off the top of the corner of the page because you don't know how to take a picture.
You're the best, Chris. I don't care what they say about you.
I hate you so much.
You're the best. This podcast has gone off the rails.
I fucking hate this kid.
Can I have this?
2 beers. He's making me drink the scotch.
You don't have to have the full scotch. You can do what you did last week, you pansy.
I saved some for you, not being an asshole, you dick.
Do you have to swear as much as you do?
Oh, I'm done with you. I'm so done with you. I'm just going to swear the rest of the time.
This podcast is off the rails.
It's going to be huge.
Huge. It's going to be huge. Listen, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking Pat Lynch, Joe Keneally, Mike Basso, kiss my ass.
The only one we got left is Brian.
Brian Hamilton, the golden boy. The guy who survived every COVID scare.
No. 17. It hurts. It hurts my chest.
Let me try 17.
Do you ever hear the Kevin Hart joke where he's on a date? He's on a date with an older woman, and she goes,
"Mrs. Jones."
Yeah, it hurts my chest. That is my favorite, hands down. My favorite comedy joke is Mrs. Jones. No, it hurts my chest. He'll have a double scotch or double jack. Mrs. Jones, that makes my chest hurt. Kevin Hart, his early stuff was so good. Oh, you want full glass too? Look at you. Cheers to you, my friend.
Fuck you.
Cheers to the new podcast.
Yeah,
the McGraws run wild on you.
We've canceled we've canceled Joe and Pat for you guys. They were done. We need the world wanted them canceled. We canceled them.
We did you a favor. You know what? No one liked it too.
Joe, you may come back. We haven't decided if we canceled you. Pat, you've been canceled.
You're done. You're
done.
Dead to us. We don't ever talk to you again. So do you want to get into? You got a Josie lock of the week, or do you got?
I was trying to look it up, and then you made me look up pictures.
Do you got any Tig Ol Bitties too?
I could get some Tig Ol Bitties. I haven't looked at any yet.
Okay, so why don't I do the Josie lock and you look up the?
Oh, terrific! Yeah,
the Tig Ol Bitties, because I'm on a 7-game losing streak actually. You want to hear my?
No, don't want to hear about it.
My losses. So
what week are we in? 15?
Yeah, is it 15? No, it's got to be.
I think it's 15, dude.
Is it 15? Week 15. So what do we got? 2 more weeks?
3, right?
I need Baltimore.
The Bears play the Giants and Minnesota twice. They have one more game against somebody.
Okay, I like that.
I don't know who the fuck the third team is.
Ooh, that language. Always with the swearing, my friend.
Fuck you.
Don't you dare.
Chicago is one of the worst teams against the spread. They're 4-9.
4-9?
Yeah, they're tied with Jacksonville for the second worst record.
Somebody called the somebody, I forget what I was listening online. Oh, the Packers. You know how our Tig Ol Bitties were terrible last week. But
I told you to take Aaron Rodgers.
Somebody said that the Bears are really terrible against the spread. And you should take the Bears to lose and especially with the Bears have 9,000 people on COVID list. Should we do the Joe C. Lock of the week and always pick against the Bears?
I'm gonna tell you. I'll give you some Tig Ol Bitties for the Minnesota game. Kirk Cousins is 1-9 outright and against the spread on Monday Night Football.
Okay.
The lone win came last season in Week 10, also at Chicago. 1-6 is a 3-point favorite. That's where the Bears had a fake punt, and I think their defense scored a touchdown for them, or something like that. They were literally up. They were tied 13-13. I think they lost 19-13 or something like that.
That's what I like to hear, Chris.
Also, here's a good one for you. Home underdogs on Monday Night Football are 5-0 against the spread. So Bears just got to lose by a field goal.
Yeah?
Minnesota's a 3.5-point favorite.
So they're 5-0. So there's a lot of reasons to take.
The underdogs are.
To take the Bears over. Or no, to take Minnesota, right?
Favorites of at least 3.5 points were 9-0 against the spread last week and are 17-2 against the spread in the last 2 weeks.
Wow. You know what? It was a big. If you were the favorite last week, all the favorites won last week. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. So
why are you refreshing so much, stupid phone?
The guy I listened to on ESPN who does the betting, he was talking about how all the favorites won, and he was like, "That's never gonna happen again. Don't get used to that." And it's like, "Ooh, buddy."
Arizona is a 13.5-point favorite against Detroit.
should we talk about? Wait, what is that last one?
Arizona's a 13.5 point favorite against Detroit.
Okay.
And Tennessee road games are 5-1 to the over this season.
5-1 to the over, huh?
They're 2-point favorites on the road against the Steelers.
Okay, I like that. I think so that's what I think my lock of the week is going to be. And I'm going to go ballsy. I'm going to go Tennessee and the points. Lock it in as the Joe City lock of the century.
So you're saying
of the week.
So you're saying Tennessee Titans -2.
This whiskey is making me thirsty. Whew. What did you think of your scotch, bud?
Oh,
It's really good. This whiskey's actually not bad. Did you try it? Mm-hmm. What did you think?
I liked it. Mine tastes like scotch.
Yeah.
Scotch.
Scotch. Okay, let's do a couple quick. Let's do the run of the mill little. Yeah, that smells terrible. This smells terrible. That smells terrible. You smell terrible.
Get a whiff of it.
No.
Get a whiff of it real quick. Smell the burning fires.
Dude, I'm starting to listen to or watching Seinfeld from start to finish. Amazing.
How are you find Seinfeld on TV?
It's Netflix, baby.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to run through a couple stories that you have not heard this week, all right? First one, don't ask any questions. Don't pull a Pat Lynch on me. I'll slap you as hard as I can. Up and Up. They pay $2.6 million for Superman #1 comic. Graded perfectly. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
$2.6 million.
For the first ever #1 comic, Superman comic. School scrutinized after ESPN blowout is scam, Ohio finds. So,
that school that everybody talked about, it was a scam.
Yep. Zebra that was on the run for months in Maryland has been captured. That relates to the bison that is in Illinois right now. That's
Have they found it?
No. But they're waiting for the snow to come.
Yeah.
So they can find it. Oh, what's going to happen, buddy?
They're talking about clear skies all the way up until Christmas, baby.
That's pretty cool.
This is the
type of stuff I need.
It's going to be the latest.
Chris Skilling over here.
We're going to possibly break the record for the latest snowfall of the year.
We've got past.
You took a lot of that whiskey in one gulp. Good gravy.
I'm trying to help the team out here. It's not good. We got 1 minute until our ride comes. Oh, and he's flying.
Fuck.
All right, we got to go.
So, yeah, the latest snowfall in Chicago is December 20th. Sounds like we're going to pass that up and make it past Christmas without a recorded snowfall, which is 1/10 of an inch. So, there you go.
I love it, Chris. I love it.
Well, have fun, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait.
Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Yes, you're going to hear us.
You'll hear us on Christmas, but it won't come out until that Monday. So, you guys have yourself a Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you later. Bye!